All right, what's up, everybody? It's Jimmy with Papa J Vinyl. Hope everybody's well. Welcome to another video. Went to this past weekend. Took some time. Went to one of my favorite record stores around my area called Hippo Records in Greensboro, North Carolina. Very cool store. Very little store. Well, you know, it's small compared to a lot of them you can go into. The selection, both old and new and genres, is fantastic. They got a lot of records on the wall. Some of them are collector's items, but the prices are great, man. For new records, under $30, a lot of them. The used prices are great, but the selection is fantastic. The guys that work there know their stuff, and they treat you great, very respectful, that kind of thing. It was really cool. So, all right, before I get in, so what I thought I'd do is I'd show you some stuff I picked up. I just thought I'd kind of share that with you today. I like kind of sharing what I've got, new stuff like that. But I want to get on my soapbox for a second, all right? I want to talk about music snobs. I'm not a music snob at all. So here's the deal. I've had comments on my videos, especially my Kiss-oriented videos, because I'm a big Kiss fan. You guys know that follow my show, my channel. You would not believe the people that, even other Kiss fans, that go, why would you like that record and not like this? You don't know what you're talking about, you know? And I had one guy even comment one time, all you're doing these videos for is to get likes. It was a stupid comment, because I do want you to like the video, right? I'm not doing this to make money. I just do it because I want to share my love of vinyl and music, right? But you actually have people that tell you don't know what you're talking about because you like a certain record or a certain artist. Look, it's all a matter of taste and preference. I don't care what you like. I don't care if you love polka music, if your favorite artist was Lawrence Welk or Engelbert Humperdinck, or I don't care if your favorite artist is Sepultura or, you know, some of the death metal bands. I don't care what you like. My advice to you is get what you like, go for it, love it, enjoy your life, right? Music is supposed to make us happy. It's supposed to bring back great memories. It's supposed to take us away from bad places. It's supposed to do a lot of things for us. Music is a great communication tool. It's a great teacher. Music is a great comforter. So you like what you like, right? I mentioned Hippo Records. You know, I'm very eclectic in what I buy. And no matter what it is, the clerk at Hippo is always like, cool, man, we find stuff you like, good for you, whatever. Most music stores I go into are like that. I've been to some music stores where they look at you like you're an idiot for buying a particular record. Look, dude, if you don't want me to buy it here, I won't give you the money. I'll go to some other store and buy it there. Somebody will appreciate the money. But look, man, I don't care what you like. I don't care what artists you like, what records you like. When I did my record on records I wish I had not bought, I got some flack on some things, like, for example, Nirvana Unplugged. People could understand why I didn't like it. I just don't like it. The Buckingham Nicks. I had a couple people just kind of rail me on that. Like, why? How could you not like record? The Pet Sounds from Beach Boys. I had a dude said that was one of the best records in the history of the world. Man, that's your opinion. Good for you. I hate the record, but I'm not gonna fault you because you love it, right? I love all kinds of different music. I'm a huge John Denver fan. I got rock fans that think I'm crazy for that, but I love it. I love John Denver and Kiss. That's as far as the spectrum as you can get. Look at this. I think that right there is the greatest basketball player that ever lived. He's a North Carolina boy too. Some people disagree with me. They'll say that LeBron is the greatest, or maybe Larry Bird was the greatest, or Magic, or whoever, right? That's an opinion. That's all it is. I don't like the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope they don't win the Super Bowl. I can't stand the Kansas City Chiefs. If you do, love it. That's awesome, man. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm a Panther fan, and we suck. But I'll be a fan forever, right? Okay. Just love what you love. Buy your records. Enjoy your life. You know, I'm not that way in gear either. I've had people that say, you know what, my youngest son, has a cheap turntable, a couple little small speakers. And last week I said, hey man, if I get a new turntable one day, would you like to have my planar too? And he was like, no, I'm good. He don't need all that stuff like I need, right? His comment was, he said, look, Dad, he said, I'm good to play my Skinner and my Talking Heads records. I'm fine. So, hey, go for it, man. So look, man, enjoy it. Enjoy what you love. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let me show you some records. First one I got, Tonic's debut. I love this record, man. A couple records, not this one, not the one after this, but the one after that. Sugar is my favorite Tonic record. But this is great. If you could only see, open up your eyes. Lemon Parade, Soldier's Daughter on here. Fantastic record, man. I passed up on this record several times, but I finally decided, because the price was like $19 for this, and it's a remaster, remix, whatever. Decided to go ahead and grab it. I was actually looking for the debut from Train. I love that record and just never got it. I didn't see it. I saw Drops of Jupiter, passed on it, and went with this one. So anyway, great. Picked that one up. My last video you might have seen was all about my Prince stuff. And so I found this, and there's a lot of cool Prince stuff at this particular store, but I went ahead and grabbed this one. Another Prince one to add to my collection called Under the Covers. This is live. It's a live, kind of an FM broadcast thing. Not the greatest sound quality in the world, but it's not bad either. But check out the tunes. These are like cover songs he does. The Jam, he does a Santana medley. Jungle Strut, Batuka, Soul Sacrifice. He does Dr. Feelgood. He does Ain't No Way. He does, I love this, he does a Henry Mancini medley that has Peter Gunn theme and the Pink Panther theme. About 3 months ago, I bought the Pink Panther soundtrack from Henry Mancini because I love the way that sounds through my speakers. Also on here is Just My Imagination, Running Away With Me. Fight the Power, he's got Sweet Thing on here. Proud Mary, the Ike and Tina Turner tune, big hit. And Get Up, I Feel Like Being a Sex Machine, the James Brown song on here. Great thing to listen to, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, adding it to my Prince collection. So there you have that. Let me go to the next one. This is one you might not be familiar with. If you ever get a chance to buy this record, you can find it for under $10. I just want to encourage you to do it. This is an artist that debuted in the Christian rock, contemporary Christian world, right? And her records were great, but this one here changed the game, and this was her last record in that genre, in that industry, until she went mainstream, and she put out a record called The Indescribable Wow, and she changed her name to Sam Phillips. But this is under her name that she started with, named Leslie Phillips. And this record is called The Turning, produced by her husband T-Bone Burnett, and it is absolutely one of my favorite records. That's her on the back. That's the cover there. Very Americana, pop Americana, should I say. River of Love, God Is Watching You's on here. It's just so good, man. I can't even, and it got a lot of flack in that industry because it didn't have certain elements it needed to have in that industry. But it was like her star, it was kind of like her star song, swan song, should I say, of saying, I'm moving on to other things, and this is what I want to leave you with. And it is a absolute stellar, great record right here. Seriously, do yourself a favor. Find this record if you're out there and just buy it. If it's under $10, you've only lost a few dollars, but I think you'll really enjoy it. All right. Just 3 more, that's all. I love this band. Loved them in the 80s. Love them now. And I love this new record of theirs, Tears for Fears. The Tipping Point. I think this is just great. I loved songs from The Big Chair, The Hurting. I loved a lot of their stuff, but I think this is a record that shows absolute total growth of a band. I mean, look, they had huge hits, in the 80s with Shout and whatever else they had. I off the top of my head, what the Tears for Fears big records were. Shout was the only one that come to mind, and they had a few more off that record. that I'll think about it once I put this down. I'll think of all those songs. Head Over Heels and so on. But this record is just absolutely great. I've listened to it front to back, I think 3 times in a row, because it's just that good. It sonically is fantastic. It's called The Tipping Point. It's really great record. Okay, so there you go. A couple more. Now, I'm gonna show you one that I never, ever thought I would buy, because I'm not a fan of this band, any of their other stuff at all. I think their lead singer is an absolute weirdo. Again, preference. But I know there's a lot of you guys that are big fans of this band, and I might get a comment on why I would not like this band. But this record I do like. Okay, you ready? Radiohead. Okay, computer. I like this record, man. I really do like the song Let Down. I really like that song a lot. I like Karma Police. I like them all. I really like this band. I'm sorry, this record. I don't like this band. I wouldn't go see them live. I will never own another Radiohead record. Never. But I'm cool with this one. And I'll play it. And I'll listen to it. And I'll be happy that I did. So anyway, don't blast me too bad if you're a Radiohead fan. If you're a Radiohead fan, awesome. But I'm not. I just like this record. All right, the last one, y'all. An artist I've showed you before. This is one of his early records, man. It's on Blue Note. This was a 1957 release. I had the remastered version. It came out in 22. But I love this guy's guitar playing. I think he has great stuff. He's on the Blue Note label. This is Kenny Burrell. Blue Note 1543. So good, man. Just an overall great record. There's the back. So anyway, that's what I picked up, man. Kenny Burrell, Radiohead, OK Computer, Tears for Fears, Tipping Point, Leslie's The Turning, Prince, Under the Covers, and Tonic, the debut. Well, it's called Lemon Parade actually, but there you have it. Hey, I do want to suggest something else to you. If you don't do this already, man, put your if you're you know, use these things for your records. These things right here. Put those in there. And here's a trick, man. Nobody ever told me this when I first started, and I never could get them to fit into my the records without messing everything up and these things sliding off. I was putting them in wrong. Look. Just as probably you guys know this that watch these videos. I don't even know why I'm telling you this, because you already know. But first, there might be somebody that doesn't. So let me show you. So always put your sleeve on, like under, like this way. Like not this way. Because if it slides in like that, and you pull the record out here, every time you slide it into the records where you hold them and store them, this is going to slide off. It's going to be aggravating as crap. So, I know, this is elementary school. I know that. If you go down like this, that way when you put it on, you just slide it in, it doesn't come off. And then, I just take the record, and a lot of times I take the liner notes with it, and I put it right behind it. So that way, so it looks like that, right? So the record's right there. See? So that way, when I want to play the record, I just pull it out, and I don't have to pull out the whole thing and then re-put the cover on it. So there's my little teaching moment for you guys that already know how to do that. I'm telling you anyway. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your week. If I don't talk to you before then, go buy you some vinyl this weekend, or a CD or cassette or whatever you want to buy. Just buy something you love and listen to it. Enjoy your life. See you guys.